How to memorize things fast and easily. Throughout life, we assimilate a lot of information, but still don't know everything because we tend to forget a lot of information. As we experience different things and learn through numerous ways, our brains get filled up with a lot of information that can at times lead to confusion. As a source of defense, your brain naturally tries to protect you from overloading with useless information. Hence why all new information is stored in the short-term memory, not in the long-term memory. Therefore, if you don't repeat it or use it, you forget it very quickly. In most cases, assimilating what you've recently learned will require you to put into your long-term memory. Forcing yourself to memorize things over and over is futile because your brain can't make sense of what you're trying to learn and can possibly be led to stress, overload, exhaustion, or depression. If you need to remember things for a long time, you must extend the memorization period. It should be as long as a few days or even a few weeks. Whether you have to memorize difficult concepts for a test, multiple mathematical formulas, or anything else, there are several ways to make the process easier. You should start by prepping your brain with strategies that improve memorization. Then use effective techniques to internalize the material. Furthermore, you can use advanced strategies to help you master the information. Dear future entrepreneurs and moguls, here are 10 strategies you can use to memorize things fast and easily. Number 1. Learn the synthesis of the information. As you read material that you want to memorize, write a summary of each of the paragraphs you read. Write the summary in your own way of speaking to help you retain the information. This will help you to gain a basic understanding of the material, and you may even memorize some key terms and concepts in the process. Number 2. Get in the habit of writing things down. Handwriting is a powerful tool for memorization, and it is even more effective if you do it repeatedly. Get out a pen and paper and start handwriting what you need to memorize. You can write out your lines for a point, definitions for key terms, math equations, or whatever it is you need to commit to memory. Alternatively, you can also record yourself reading and then listen to the recording repeatedly. This is a good option if you have a long commute or if you just learn better by hearing things. Number 3. Clear out your head before studying. Working out is good for our bodies, but our brain reaps many benefits as well. Exercise can improve learning and memory, so if you are having a writer's block or just can't seem to get through that tough math problem, try walking it off or squeezing in a quick gym session. Furthermore, try to exercise for 30 minutes on at least 5 days each week to keep your mind sharp. You can also try working out right before you start memorizing for extra brain benefits. Number 4. Using the memory palace technique. The memory palace technique is about changing your memories into images placed in a familiar mental location. The idea is that you can mentally walk through your palace looking at your memories to recall them. To use this technique, you must visualize a complex place in which you could physically store a set of memories. That place is often a building such as a house, but it can also be something like a road with multiple addresses. Number 5. Associate certain words with specific things. Associating an image with a word or concept is another powerful way to commit it to memory. Try taking an interesting image and look at it often as you read the material you want to memorize. This can also be very helpful for memorizing people's names. Additionally, if you need to memorize a lot of information in some particular order, try to put the pieces to a story. However, it's important that the pieces are connected to each other with some kind of plot. Number 6. Teach other people what you've learned. Sharing your newly learned skills or knowledge is an efficient way to further solidify the new information in your brain, according to Loma Linda University. The process of translating the information into your own words helps your brain better understand it, and there are a number of innovative ways to break something down to teach it to others. It's a win-win for everyone. Number 7. Compartmentalize the information into smaller chunks. It is difficult to memorize long strings of numbers and words, such as identification numbers or lines in a play. If you need to memorize a large amount of material, break it down into more manageable chunks to make it easier on yourself. Number 8. Try to rhyme things if possible. Rhyming lends itself to better phonemic awareness, the ability to break words into smaller parts and recognize smaller parts in words. Your brain may find it easier to remember certain facts if you put them into the form of a rhyme. Choose a fact or other important detail that you need to memorize. Then choose a word that rhymes with it and create a short rhyming experience or sentence. Number 9. Avoid multitasking. In our technology-driven world, we tend to often mindlessly pick up our smartphones to answer a text or check a social media feed while we are in the middle of another task. In some situations, the ability to multitask can prove handy, but when it comes to learning a new skill or memorizing information, it's best to focus on that one thing. Number 10. Make your own flashcards and study them daily. Flashcards are a classic memorization tool. Write the concept or subject on one side of the card and then write the definition or other details you need to memorize on the other side. Make sure all of the flashcards are facing in one direction in your stack and go through the pile. Look at the concept or cue side first and see if you can recall the definition online on the other side. If not, read it a few times to commit it to memory, then move on to the next card. In conclusion, whether you have memorized difficult concepts for a test, multiple mathematical formulas, or anything else, there are several ways to make class easier. You should start by preparing your brain with strategies that improve memorization. Then use effective techniques to internalize the material. Furthermore, you can use advanced strategies to help you master the information. The end. Thank you.